Hiring the wrong person can cost you way more than just a few paychecks. It can slow your team down, create internal friction, and hurt your reputation with clients. One of the most common mistakes companies make is hiring someone full time when they should have gone temporary, or the other way around. So, how do you know which one's right? Well, let's talk about it. I'm Pete Newsom, president of Four Corner Resources. Since 2005, we've helped companies hire smarter and build better teams. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to decide between hiring a temporary employee and a permanent one. We'll cover the pros and cons of each, when to go one route over the other, and how successful companies use both to stay competitive. When you hear the term temporary employee, you might picture someone covering for the holidays, but it's a lot broader than that. Temps include consultants, freelancers, and contract workers, professionals who come in for a defined period of time to get something done. They're usually paid hourly or by project, and they don't receive your full benefits package. If you're working through a staffing firm like mine, we handle the taxes, the insurance, the onboarding, all of it. You just get the person you need when you need them. That's the value, speed and flexibility. Let's say you need 5 extra reps to handle an unexpected call volume spike. We can fill that gap. Or maybe you're launching a new product and need a project manager to oversee it. You get the help without the long-term commitment. Temporary hiring also gives you a low-risk way to test the waters. You can see if a role really justifies a full-time spot. You can evaluate someone's performance before making a long-term offer. It's a smart move when the stakes are high and the situation isn't fully clear yet. Now, permanent employees are different. These are the people who become part of your foundation. They're there to grow with the company. They receive your benefits. You invest in their training and development, and in return, they invest back into your business. They build relationships, improve systems, and contribute to your culture. They help your company not just run, but evolve. Yes, it costs more upfront. You're committing more time and resources, but the long-term value they bring makes it worthwhile, especially in core roles where continuity and ownership matter. So, how do you decide what makes the most sense? Start with this. How long do you need the help? If it's a few weeks or a couple months, temp is likely the right call. If it's an ongoing need with no clear end date, permanent starts to make more sense. Then ask, how specialized is the work? If it requires a narrow technical skill set that's not needed full time, go temporary. But if it's a role that requires a deep understanding of your company or client relationships, permanent is the better fit. You also want to think about workload. Is it steady year round, or are there big spikes and dips? Temporary employees help you handle those spikes without overcommitting during the slower periods. And finally, how fast do you need someone? If you don't have time to run a full hiring process, a temporary solution gets someone productive on your team fast. No delays, no red tape. Now, here's something a lot of businesses overlook. It doesn't have to be either or. In fact, the most effective teams use both. They hire permanent employees to lead, manage, and to support the core business. And they use temporary staffing to add flexibility, respond to market shifts, and support growth without taking on long-term risk. It's not a fallback plan, it's a strategic advantage, and it works. At Four Corner Resources, we help businesses build that kind of team. We look at your goals, your timeline, your budget, and help you figure out the right approach, whether that's direct hire, temp, or a combination. So if you're not sure what type of hire you need, or you just want to avoid a costly hiring mistake, let's talk. If this was helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and visit fourcornerresources.com for more hiring insights that work in the real world. Thanks for watching.